Lesson 7, aspecting. Aspecting the horoscope. Now that we have explained what aspects are and their relative position to each other, we will teach you how to find these aspects using the horoscope of Franklin D. Roosevelt. See the chart with the aspectarian on page 73. In the aspectarian, beneath the horoscope, list the longitude for each planet. Write these longitudes in the aspectarian in the column headed longitude for each of the planets. Moon. The longitude for the moon is 06 degrees. Pisces, 12 seconds, I believe. Write this next to the symbol of the moon. The orb we allow for the moon is 7 degrees for the conjunction, square, opposition, and trine. If we add 7 degrees to this moon position, we reach 13 degrees, Pisces, 12 seconds. If we subtract 7 degrees, we reach 29 degrees. Looks like that's Cancer, 12 seconds, or it could be minutes. This allows 7 degrees orb on either side of the moon. And we know that any planet whose longitude falls between these figures will be an aspect, to the moon. If you have any problem seeing this, look at the completed horoscope in the appendix on page 286. Mercury is located at 27 degrees, whatever that symbol is, 12 minutes longitude. It is out of range by 2 degrees. Venus is at 6 degrees, whatever that sign is, 4 seconds or 4 minutes. And we can see that it makes an exact aspect to the moon. Now we must determine what kind of aspect it forms. Venus in Aquarius is fixed, air, and active. Moon in Cancer is cardinal, water, passive. They do not in the same quality, thus, they are not in the same quality, thus not in conjunction, square, or opposition. These are not in the same element, thus not in trine aspect either, nor are they sextile. See page 68. However, you will note that they are of dissimilar signs and 150 degrees apart. So they are in conjunct. The symbol for the inconjunct is that symbol right there. Place this symbol in the box where the moon and Venus intersects in the aspectarian. Thus, and we have an example of that symbol. Which is the sun at 11 degrees, whatever that sign is, 8 seconds. It makes the same aspect as Venus. And another schematic, which is explaining Mars is located at 27 degrees, I believe Cancer. 1 second. Islam.
Islam. I should have did this on my laptop. I did it on my phone for some reason.
Yeah, we recording right there. Or conjunction with the moon. Jupiter is located at 16 degrees, whatever that sign is, 56 minutes. This location is 3 degrees beyond the allowable orb. Saturn is located at 6 degrees, whatever that sign is, 6 seconds, which we can see makes an exact aspect to the moon. It is neither square nor in opposition because Taurus and Cancer are not in the same quality. They are not trine because Taurus and Cancer are not of the same element. However, both are in passive signs and 60 degrees apart. For the schematic. And that's figure 10 representing the natal horoscope of Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Please complete the aspectarians. The completed aspectarians can be found on page 286 in the appendix. So whoever hasn't been following, basically, they can go back on the YouTube page and sequence part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe this would be 6. And this will make more sense because they've been talking about Roosevelt's characteristics and things like that throughout a couple of lessons. So here's some more schematics dealing with that natal horoscope. Thus, the moon and Saturn are sextile to each other. Write the symbol for a sextile in the aspectarian. Uranus is located at 16 degrees, Virgo, 55 seconds. It does not fall within the orb we allow. Neither does Neptune at 13 degrees, whatever that sign is, 47 minutes, or Pluto at 27 degrees, whatever that sign is, 16 minutes. Mercury. We now go on to aspect the planet Mercury. Mercury is located at 27 degrees, whatever that sign is, 12 seconds. Adding 7 degrees to this position, we arrive at 4 degrees, whatever that sign is, 12 minutes. Subtracting 7 degrees from this position, we get 20 degrees, whatever that sign is, in 12 seconds. Venus at 6 degrees. We gotta figure out what this sign is because they keep.
Those are the zodiac signs, more.
No, I'm talking about what is this exact sign?
Oh, okay, yeah, a little squiggly. Okay, yeah. Let's see.
The squiggly is Aquarius.
Okay, so Venus at 6 degrees, Aquarius 4 seconds or 4 minutes is out of allowable orb. The sun at 11 degrees, Aquarius, 8 seconds is out of the allowable orb. Mars at 27 degrees, I think that is Taurus, 1 second makes it an exact aspect to Mercury. Since Aquarius and Gemini are both air signs, we see that Mercury and Mars trine each other. The planets Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are all out of orb, but Pluto at 27 degrees, anybody know that sign?
I think that's Taurus, isn't it?
Taurus, more.
Taurus, okay.
I think it's a Taurus. I can't see, but I'm not looking at my phone.
Okay.
Where you at in the see?
The 27 degrees Taurus.
Okay. So 27 degrees Taurus, 16 seconds. I gotta
Please
mute.
mute. Please mute.
Yeah, that's Taurus.
Okay. Makes an exact square because Taurus and Aquarius are both signs of the same quality. They are both fixed and 90 degrees apart. Be sure that you put the proper symbols into the correct boxes in the aspectarian. Venus, we continue by aspecting the planet Venus located at longitude 60 degrees, at 6 degrees, Aquarius, 4 seconds. Adding and subtracting 7 degrees to this position gives us 13 degrees, Aquarius, 4 seconds. and 29 degrees, like Scorpio. No, that's not Scorpio. Oh, whatever. I don't know.
Oh,
4 seconds respectively.
Right.
The sun at 11 degrees Aquarius, 8 seconds is within the orb, and both Venus and the sun are in the same sign. Thus, the two planets are conjunct. Mars is too far away for the orb. We allow, and Jupiter is also out of orb. However, Saturn at 6 degrees, I think that Sagittarius, 6 seconds, makes an exact aspect, a square. Taurus squares Aquarius. They are both fixed signs. 34. Uranus makes no aspect, nor does Pluto. However, Neptune at 13 degrees Sagittarius, 47 seconds, is within orb and it squares Venus, the sun. The sun is located at 11 degrees Sagittarius, 8 seconds. The allowable orb is from 4 degrees Aquarius, 8 seconds to 18 degrees Aquarius, 8 seconds. Jupiter, 16 degrees. Not sure what that sign is, 15 degrees. 56 seconds. Saturn, 60 degrees or 6 degrees, whatever that sign is. Oh, that's Taurus. She said that's Taurus. 6 degrees Taurus in 6 seconds. And Neptune, 13 degrees Taurus, 47 seconds, are all within the allowable orb and are all in the sign Taurus. Therefore, they all form square aspects to the sun. There are no aspects from the sun to Mars, Uranus, or Pluto. Mars located at 27 degrees
Gemini.
Gemini, 1 second, makes no other aspects except those you have already found. Jupiter at 16 degrees, what was that? Taurus, 56 seconds is trine. Uranus, 17 degrees Virgo, 55 seconds. And conjunct Neptune, 13 degrees Taurus, 47 seconds. Saturn at 6 degrees Taurus, 6 seconds is conjunct with Neptune at 13 degrees Taurus at 47 seconds. Outer planets. Uranus at 17 degrees Virgo, 55 seconds is trine Neptune at 13 degrees Taurus, 47 seconds. Neptune makes no aspect with Pluto. This is a simple method for finding aspects. If necessary, refer to page 55 and 68 to familiarize yourself with the various aspects. If you have learned the material in lessons 1, 2, and 3, aspecting should be quite easy. Now that we have shown you how to aspect, turn to page 76. Here's another chart for you to aspect. The horoscope of actress Judy Garland. After you have filled in the complete aspectarian, check your answers against ours on page 288. Summary of lessons 6 and 7. In these lessons, we have shown you the planetary angles within a horoscope and their importance to a full delineation. In lesson 6, we explained the different aspects and their meanings. In lesson 7, we taught how to actually find these aspects in the chart. It takes a beginner a lot of time to completely aspect a horoscope. However, with practice, this procedure becomes easier and faster. We suggest that you practice aspecting other charts that you have until you are thoroughly familiar with the procedure. After planets, houses, and signs, aspects are the last basic astrological element you must learn. You will discover as we proceed that everything else is based upon these 4 building blocks. If you have built your foundation well, mastery of the remaining lessons should be relatively easy. Another example. That's figure 11, the natal horoscope of Judy Garland, born June 10th, 1922 at 5:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, Grand Rapids, Minnesota. Longitude 93 degrees west, 32 seconds. Latitude 47 degrees north, 14 seconds. And that's her chart. So based on, if you've been diligent up until now, you should be able to diagnose her, this Judy character. Oh, 4 key. Yeah, you can pick this back up on Wednesday. Pick back up from there. Get some Q&A, man. Trying to stop.
Oberon in the building.